Welcome to the Pimp My Setup highlights for episode number 151. First setup was submitted by Gabriel. I mean, the PC has no LEDs inside, so there's, I mean, obviously there's the LED of the graphics card, but there's nothing really to show off. So I think having it at that awkward angle isn't really necessary, especially when you're sitting down. You're going to be able to see the inside anyway. So I would just put it all the way up against the wall, really free up some space. There's no theme. You have the red case, the red chair, and you got a blue LED and nothing on the wall. And we don't see any other color other than that ugly ass Razer mouse pad. Why not go with the whole red theme? I don't think it's a bad setup by any means, but I do think there are a few things that could be done to take it to the next level. Gabriel scored an 82. The next setup was submitted by Kelsey. The desk is just so small. It's like really small because listen, your monitors, they're not really small, but they're not, 27 inch or anything like that. But look how small they look. Well, look how big they look on that desk. Bigger desk, number one thing you gotta look at. I see what you're doing there with the cables. I'm not that stupid, all right? You don't necessarily need to, manage them, but you can get a desk that has a back panel and you don't even have to worry. Now, I do want to give you props for the microphone, bringing it off of the shelf. Very crafty. I like it. Kelsey scored 66. The next setup was submitted by Angel. There's two main concerns I have. First is the crotch region. Love the idea of how it's mounted and such, and that you got the decals and all that, but not the best place for it. The other thing was this photo thingy-majiggy-riggy thingy up there. I'm not a big fan of it. I don't know. I don't really know what it is. I don't know what you're going for there. And it's very underwhelming, especially when you have this awesome setup. And I really think you could just kind of figure something out there to make it look a little bit better. Angel scored an 86. The next setup was submitted by Jesse. The main thing that's really awesome about this setup is the sheer amount of room that he has to actually build a crazy setup. I think it's awesome. He said that cable management is something he was a little more concerned about, and really cable management's great other than the fact that we see the power strip. So that can easily be adhered to the bottom of the desk. Obviously, I would recommend over time upgrading the monitors, maybe just a single monitor that would look sexy. And really, it just comes down to this setup getting probably a new desk. And I don't know if you guys would agree in the chat. Let me know. What if he was to, obviously he has blinds and he has like those half curtains. I would get a real legit blackout curtain. I think that would make the setup look a bajillion times better. Jesse scored an 88. The next setup was submitted by Phillip. Yeah, it's built in. Look at the second photo. That's the one that comes together. Oh, I don't like it. God, that's stupid. How do you get to the shelves on the bottom right? And then the thing I don't like is that he kept one of them open at the top, as you can see. And you know what he did with that? He put a rear speaker there, and he put the rear speaker on the left side, as you can see as well. I mean, it's not super behind you. I don't know how effective that really is.
So he has so much space. Like he can literally move everything.
Huge.
And like put the piano against the window. And then like, I don't know, like put the couch up against the wall and detach it from the actual desk.
This guy. Yeah, how about just buy a Limon desk and get a Calyx shelf? Ooh, no one's ever thought of that.
You can have a huge ass desk that goes along the whole freaking wall.
Phillip scored 68. The next setup was submitted by Adam. The shelf I really like because it's got everything he needs and it's still managed cleanly. It's very organized. The cable coming to the underside of the desk. I don't want to say it's awful because it's just like a nice strand, but it's obviously too short. So you don't want it tugging like that. It's not good for either side, the monitor, the PC, whatever. So I would definitely get a longer one, run it up the leg, and it will look a lot nicer. It's simple. And I also thought if you're going to get more pop vinyls, you should put a shelf on the left wall. And then that way you can mount them up there, and it's just a cool way to kind of store them. Adam scored an 80. The next setup was submitted by Christopher. This is his before photo. I don't know. Do you guys like it or not? That's my question. I mean, big changes. We got little monitor speakers, big monitor speakers. Holy balls. I mean, that's like elephant turd size. That's ginormous. Look at the floor. Clean. So much room. Oh my God. Now, oh my God, I cannot move my feet around. It's not that bad, but it just got like a lot of random crap on the floor. Your poor desk is just gonna like shit itself one day and just destroy. Like it's just gonna like fall apart. All you have to do is find a balance between the first and second photo and you'll be set and ready to go. Christopher scored 78. The next setup was submitted by Nikola. He likes to play CSGO and League of Legends and he loves animals, but where are the animals in your setup? Huh? Oh, they're to the left. I would like to see a little bit more of animal. I want to see a live animal glued to your wall. I want to see taxidermy. I want to see like the moose head coming in between the monitors and the TV. I want to see a live cage of like a cheetah. I want to see this really just, I want it to be a zoo. Yeah, I think the TV is like super far away from the monitors, probably too far, especially considering the size itself. So I wish I could see the rest of the room. It's hard for me to kind of grade this fairly. Nikola scored an 80. The next setup was submitted by Joseph. The photos are taken by him. So he said he does not want to frame them. He likes how they look. They look very weird, especially because you're against this like cool wallpaper. You know what I mean? So it doesn't really stick out. They're super glossy. So they really like freaking shine. And I was thinking like maybe a cork board or something it's not like a frame, but it's like it is a frame. All that's fine. Like I don't think there's anything wrong with the desk. I mean, it's simple, it works, it's cool. I do think it's messy, like in some regards. Joseph scored a 68. The final setup was submitted by Matteo. Really though, I like what he's going with in terms of usability, the looks, everything like that. But what was with the soundproof tiles? Why is it going red, black, red, black, red? Like, shouldn't it be red, black, red, black, red, black, red, black, red, black? When you first look at it, it's like, whoa, the LEDs, just the soundproof tiles, all that really makes a big difference. I think it's a really like awesome look. Matteo scored an 80. Jesse walked away with first place with an 88. Thanks for watching this episode of Pimp My Setup Highlights for episode number 151.